This is awesome. It flooded, then it froze, and then it drained. See that? Hollow ice everywhere you look. Every tree. Huge just pieces of ice sticking up, protruding out of the swamp everywhere you look. It's actually really cool. You know what I mean? Like that one right there. Look at that. Look at these. Just huge pieces of ice sticking up. It's like a false ground. You step on it, fall right through it. See, it's like him. It's just like him. Oh. This is awesome. It's called ice training with your dog. Puppy. Hey girl, you're awesome. You are too, buddy. Look at it. It's like so cool looking. False. It's false ground. It's really cool though. Let me go this way for a minute. See? Fall right through it. So you think it's just normal ground, yeah? Anyways. Look, this time the coyotes left the bunny right on top of that. Somebody ate the bunny like on the... Look at that, bunny pieces everywhere. Somebody ate the bunny right on top of the tree over here. Probably one of them little coyotes. Look, Topper's getting all the scraps. Look at, she's eating the leg. Let's check this out. That's what you were doing over here for a while. Look at this leg right there. Look at that. Look at the leg. Look at the bone. So you're eating the bone? People are like, my dog can't eat bone, it's gonna die. Urgh. How do you think these animals live in the wild? I swear to God. Humans and their domesticated dogs, okay? That's not what we do here. We let our dogs eat raw bone whenever they want. Especially out in the wild. This is what they'd be doing without humans around, okay? If humans just disappeared and dogs had to go out and deal with the wild, this is what would happen. So why would we just stop all of this from happening when this is nature's way? You just gotta be safe and make sure they're safe. Let her get the foot stuck in her mouth. I think it's hilarious. You see, they get better at eating bones and meat and raw animals over time. See, you're chewing up every piece of bone very well. Even those little pieces right there. See, you're chewing very well. They learn to chew very well in the wild as they gain experience. So many bunny feet around lately. Hi, buddy, we love you. There's just bunny feet everywhere. Coyotes are really good at catching bunnies. And Cindy's not. Enjoy that bunny leg, girlfriend. There's one little piece right there. See that? Look at that. I wanted to get that piece and chew it for you guys. Get that little piece and chew it for you guys. Come on. Got a piece. Right there. Get it. Right here. Come on. There we go. There we go. There it is. I want to show you guys how much he chewed that piece. Another piece right there. I'll give this to Topper. Topper here. As you can see, nothing but fur. What I think is funny is they ate the bunny up here because the leg was up here. That's so funny. She was over here for a while, so she probably ate most of it. I didn't even see that. I should have checked her earlier. Anyways, all right. More dogs eating wild bunnies. So the river finally retreated, all the ice is melting. I found this little thing out here. I'm like, what is this? It's like a tiny little can, you know? Looks very strange, and look what it says. It says, dog repellent for personal protection from dog attack. Oh my God. Active ingredients. Can't even see that. Whatever that is. People really carry this stuff around with them. For real? Really? My God. I personally would never. I didn't even grow up with dogs, but I've got zero fear. Look, let's watch Topper eat this piece of wood. Well, he's not really eating it. Let's watch Topper just chew it apart because Topper's just as bad as a beaver. You have such chewing needs. Look at this. Look at him just destroying the wood. He still uses his teeth every day, even if he's not eating treats, even if he's not eating bones or hooves, he still picks up plenty of pieces of wood and chews them up to smithereens. But this is how he keeps his teeth clean. I'm very, very supportive of dogs that want to use their teeth in safe ways. As you can see, he's not eating the wood, so I know people are going to want to yell at me and be like, oh, my dog died from eating wood. Well, Topper's just not stupid. You know, that's all there is to it. Right, guys? He's just not stupid. Topper knows exactly what he's doing. He knows to not eat certain things. He knows that he just loves to chew. And, yeah, that's all there is to it. I'm not going to stop him from this behavior either. He loves to chew, so you let him. As you can see, there's plenty of pieces all over the ground, so he's not eating them all. He knows he's going to get a nice meal later. There's no need to eat wood. But I've had plenty of other pack members eat wood when they don't get nice diets at their houses, so just to show you where we are right now, River's Edge. Look at how close they all are. They're so funny. Yeah, why have leashes? I don't think people really understand what dogs are out there and how to really manage dogs, but whatever. It's very easy for me. So I just found this thing on the trail, just sitting here, you know, as if it came off someone's belt. You know what I'm saying? I've never liked these little pens. They're not really that reliable, as you can see. This wasn't, and it pulled right out. It bent, and it pulled out. Somebody had it hanging, so guess this knife's mine. Let's open her up. Oh yeah, look at that. What a beauty. What a beauty. Real sharp, right? Yep, oh yeah. Of course, because people that venture out into the woods have to protect themselves, don't they? Yeah, because you never know if there's going to be a wild boar out here that's like 300 pounds. Or a bear. You know what I mean? Good puppy. Get Cindy way down there. Look at her. Look at her. Hi, Cindy. Hello, puppy girl. Look at the puppy over there. So cute. All right, anyways. Free knife. Anybody wants it, let me know. Write me an email. Like, share, and subscribe. Maybe I'll mail this to you. So what we're looking at here is called the moraine. The ice was about up this high, and it all melted and left all this debris. I mean, you could only imagine what the debris from the Ice Age left about 10,000 years ago. It must have left piles of, like, organic matter taller than mountains. For real. Too bad nobody recorded it, so nobody has a good history of any of that. But just showing you what a moraine looks like from a small flooding event here at the Charles River, 2024, January. So anything cool I'm going to decide to film. Look at this. This is a tire. Look at that. Look at it. It's being squeezed by these massive roots from these swamp maples or whatever they are right here. Huge swamp trees, and that's a tire. The tire has been there for so long that all these roots just squeezed it. Look at that. It's just getting squeezed. I love it. Love how no one cleans up Earth. It's great. Just, you know, cover the dump with dirt. It's wonderful. Pretend like it never existed. Here's what we think of your Crocs. Your stupid Crocs. You know, find a real pair of footwear, huh? Will ya? Huh? That's right. Get it, Topper. Topper kill. Topper sick Crocs. Topper sick Crocs. Good puppy. You see, this is a beaver house. You see that? That's a tire. You see that? It's a cone. You see that? Okay, you think that was there before the beaver hut was built? No. That means the beaver grabbed the tire and the cone and used it to help build the beaver hut, as you can see. Look at little Mac. He's so cute. But yes, tires make good insulation and protection from predators, according to the beavers around here. Now, if these were bigger, they would be called glacial erratics if they came from the Ice Age, but they didn't. They came from the latest flood that froze. Just to show you guys what the ice sheet did, it left boulders all over the place, which I'll be showing you soon at Ponkapog Pond. Nothing but erratics over there, all right? Do you know what a glacial erratic is? I don't think you do. All right, so welcome back, everybody. Monday morning here, end of January 29th. My sources let me know that there was a deer taken down by the coyotes on Friday night. to Saturday morning, that time period. We left at 8 o'clock Friday night, so it must have been after we left, I would assume. And it was a bunch of pieces of deer right in the middle of our trail, the main trail, on Saturday, from what I was being told. So today we're going to go there and find out what's left, see what we can get. And if anything's interesting, I will break the camera out and I will be filming. All right? Hopefully. For all you guys out there, you're going to see the nature of the pack around a deer kill here soon enough. You see this? Take a good look at what this is. All right? Try to guess what that is. What do you think I want to do with it? She just found it. It's like 30 degrees out every day. I thought it was a clam. It looks like a ripped open mussel. But it's really just a bunny head, so we're going to watch Cindy do her thing with it. What are you gonna do? You gonna eat it? Yeah. Because it's been so cold out lately that the meat is very, very well preserved. Even after a few days, there's gonna be no spoilage this time of the year. Temperatures aren't getting higher than 35 degrees every day, maybe a little higher. But because of that, the meat's not spoiling. She gets to just enjoy the bunny head. See if we can get a crunch here. Look at that. Look at the little bunny jaws down there. See that? The lower bunny jaw. I know it's a little gross, but you know, dogs are scavengers and they'll scavenge anything they can out here. Homer's jealous. He's like, I want some. It's like, where's mine? Homer doesn't really care. He just wants love. Yeah, you just want love? Pet you. Just pet you. So yeah, she's kind of into it, kind of not. You gotta wonder how far she'll go with this, because it's not super fresh. Is it good? Is it bad? Is there any brain in there? Is there anything even left in there? Looks like there's not much meat on there. It's just kind of like the ears and the bones. Look at the jaw. It's crazy looking. You can just see its jaw so perfectly. Oh, that's crazy looking. I think Toppa would finish that off if she didn't. Crazy looking. Look at you, you little coyote. You're such a coyote. See how she's not all about it? She keeps being distracted because it's not that perfectly awesome. She's like, should I eat this? I don't know. It's really just scraps. She wants that bone. Look at that, with her front teeth. Eating the rabbit's teeth with her front teeth. She's just going for it. finishing her down. Topper got a little piece of bone. There you go. Just gave Topper like whatever piece of bone that was. Yummy. We just finished off the head. He got a tiny little piece. All right. And there we have it. All right, our first sign of the deer. We got a bone with some meat in it. Cracked bones open here. Somebody, dog or coyote, has already got to the bone and scavenged it. I'm surprised Topper's not trying to eat any of them. He's like looking for meat. No meat around here, man. Just pieces of the big bones they don't want to swallow. See, smart dogs know not to swallow things like that unless they chew them up very well with their teeth. And they will. If you gave that to a dog with a lot of experience, it would chew it up. It wouldn't just swallow it right down, just the way it is. They actually know instinctually, or once they get a lot of experience, not to do that stuff, because 3 packs of dogs I've had, nobody does that. And they're not doing it right now. No one's even attempting to grab these pieces. Especially when you miss the bone eater right here. But just to show you, you know, they are intelligent. All right, yeah, here's the fur. We got some fur of the deer. So there was a deer part was brought over here. And this is their first sign that somebody brought a deer down. And they finally learned that it just happened recently. So now she's like, what's going on over here? Oh, this must have been where it was brought down. Yeah. All right, this is where the deer was brought down or dragged or killed, because this is its guts right there. That's the deer poop, the stomach contents. So this is where the deer was killed. As you can see, let me zoom in a little bit. You see that's all fur mixed in with the snow. And Cindy's checking it out, investigating it like crazy. That's manure from the guts of the deer. You guys want a nice up close and personal of that? I think you do. Look at, she's like, am I okay? She's like, no, you're getting eaten by the thorns. Look at that. Look at the content in that. That is deer food. Deer stomach contents. The coyotes, see, don't like to eat the stomach contents, but the dogs usually do right away. So Cindy's trying to get scraps, as you can see, even though there's not much left. You gonna eat the poop? Nope, she's not interested in eating the poop, which is good. Topper might though, but this is the scene. So from here, what we're gonna do is look for pieces, because I like to scavenge for the head. I know the head is around somewhere. Most of the times I can find the head. Sometimes I can't, because they will drag the pieces far from here. So right now we're gonna go looking for pieces. And this is what I wanted. I wanted to let them know that the coyotes brought a deer down a few days ago, and it's very fresh. And now they're gonna be more alert, looking for the rest of the deer and any other piece out there, which is kind of cool, you know. So let's go try to find more deer parts. What are you gonna do, Top? You gonna eat the poop? You gonna eat the deer manure? Huh? What are you gonna do? You gonna eat that? You gonna eat that big lump right there of just nastiness? Look at Top's getting close. He's like, yeah, this is awesome. Top's loving the stomach content from the deer. You can have a little bit. I'll let him have a little lick. I'm not letting him eat it all. He'll just get diarrhea if he eats all of that, I think. But you never know. I'll pull them away from here in a minute, let them have a little taste, you know? Keep their microbiome healthy, you know? This must be good for their guts. Eating the food contents from a deer's stomach must be really good for a dog's guts and a dog's microbiome, you know? Let's see if he goes for the big chunk right there. That's the big chunk right in the dead center. Top, you going for it? Now, see, what they want is meat. They know that there's delicious red meat, or that there was delicious red meat in with all that fur, and he's checking for scraps. He's like, I don't want to eat the poop, even though he will. So he's like, I'll take a little bit. So now he just spit that out. Cindy's not that interested in the poop either. Look at that, the big dung ball is just sitting there. Looks like horse manure, for real. That's like horse manure craziness. Ah, there it goes. Look at that, nasty. Top's like, yum. It's all right. I saw a Doberman Pinscher eat like 5 massive bites of horse manure once, and then just kept walking. It was crazy. I'm like, all right, must be good for the microbiome, you know? All right, anyways, this is all that's happening here. We found the kill spot. Mission complete. She's gonna like eat some fur, some tiny little pieces of skin, and that's about it. We're gonna move on, all right? Right now, we're just letting the dogs take in the sight of the deer kill. Just hang out and absorb all the scents and smells, all the scents and whatever else is here to offer, you let them just take their time. There's no need to rush. There's a big pile of poop right there. No need to rush. Just kind of like let them hang out and observe their brains and their instincts and their senses are telling them what happened here. I'm sure they can smell how many coyotes brought the deer down. They can smell the situation that happened, just like the wolves. And yeah, there's no need to rush. This is them finding their place amongst nature, so to speak, and understanding a little more of the world that they live in. If they're trapped in a house all day, they can never understand the world they live in on levels like this. Just imagine if humans were wiped out in an apocalypse and dogs were left to contend with the coyotes and the wolves and just nature itself. This is the stuff that would be happening pretty regularly for quite a while. So this has probably happened for thousands of years, maybe even longer. See, when Topper doesn't have a bone or a hoof, he will pick up logs and sticks, like this fresh piece of hickory right here that he's absolutely loving. But you see how this cleans his teeth too? People are like, oh, my dog died from eating wood. Well, you know, smart dogs don't eat everything they chew on. You know, I'm not advising anybody to do anything, okay? If you're paranoid, go buy bone powder or collagen powder and mix it into their food and feed them, so at least they're getting proper nutrients out of what they normally would eat in the wild. But to keep their teeth clean, chewing is necessary. So you do got to train them to chew and not swallow inanimate objects, and they learn on their own over time to not swallow stupid stuff, especially if they get to chew on real food. Good puppy. But just to show you guys, Toppers need to chew. It never goes away. So we condone his chewing. We try to make him chew every day. As you can see, look at the white teeth. Huh? Can I get in close for that? Look at how white his teeth are. 9 years old. He'll be 10 this year at some point. He's 9. His teeth are perfect looking. Look at the geese. What's up, dogs? I mean geese. Ha ha ha. Anyways, all right. Just to show you. It's been yours truly, Topper. Topper's flossing his teeth and brushing his teeth today, and this is how he does it. Everybody could go out and tug with their dog, but you know, people don't want to, they're lazy. So where you see Cindy is where the deer went down, and that's the tree that I peed on. Yep, you heard that right. I don't think I'm not going to mark this territory. I mark the territory every single day, and I've been doing so for 15 years. It's probably why the coyotes don't really bother us too much, because I actually do mark just as much as they do, if not more. Just kidding. I'm not going to pee more than them. Marcescence, when trees hold on to their leaves all winter, mainly younger oak trees. Marcescence. That's your lesson of the day, everybody. Marcescence, all right? Look at all the marcescence around here. Marcescence. Look at the marcescence over there. Oh, more marcescence right in front of me. I know, you never heard that word before, have you? Have you? Well, Django's back. Django's like 13, Topper's 9. And look, he's just obsessed with trying to mount Topper. Good boy. He was into the ball for a second, but now he's just like, all he wants to do is mount Topper. Watch the second Topper kind of slows down. Look at that. Hilarious. Mr. Alpha. Told you he was alpha. When he's in the pack, which is always like a temporary guest, but he's a pack dog, because he walks with the packs, other packs regularly and has his whole life. Right, buddy? Good boy. So when he's in this pack, he just wants to dominate in a friendly way, which I don't mind. If it's friendly, it's all good. See, no one has a problem with it. If no one has a problem with it, then he kind of gets some exercise while he's being like weird and dominant friendly. That's what I call it, dominant friendly. But the rest of the pack's like more dominant friendly, so there is such a thing as dominant friendly out there, okay? There's also something I call submissive dominant. When you see a submissive dog run on the show, you know, when you see a dog like running into a pack of dogs at the park and rolling over like crazy, but this dog has more energy than all of them combined. You see a submissive dog who runs the whole pack through submission. Common tactic amongst wolf packs. Good puppies. A submissive dog or wolf makes the entire pack stronger, doesn't it? Like somebody like Rufus, let's just say. Look at Topper. Look at Topper's eyes. Look at how much Topper just doesn't care about Mr. Django trying to dominate him. Topper's just so big. Good luck, you know? He's so big, cool, calm, and collected. You know, he only shows his dominance when and if he needs to. It's awesome. Only when and if you need, like if a bigger dog comes along who's very antisocial, no manners, no etiquette, just wants to jump on Topper's back and try to mount him, he'll start growling and showing. No, I don't think so. And that might turn into a fight, which is why I don't usually let it happen with the other dog, whoever it is. You know, you gotta defend my biggest dogs here, or else they're gonna have to fight themselves, and we never want that because he's got jaws that are stronger than hell, so we really don't want him to ever have to fight or bite or use his power and his jaws for actual attack or self-defense. Well, self-defense, that's what his power is for, is self-defense, but we don't want him to actually use it because it's like horribly damaging. You know what I mean? Right, buddy? Well, we might be a 4-pack today, but we're not really focused. Everybody's kind of a mess. Mac's probably a little more focused than anybody else, but he's the smallest. We got Django trying to mount him the whole time. He just keeps looking at me like saying, pet me. Cindy's just gone with the ball in her mouth, probably pushing it under a tree. We look pretty weak to the Coyotes right now, if you ask me. There you are, see? She's just digging it on the ice for no reason. Distracted. Everybody's just distracted. That's why I gotta step it up and pay attention to the surroundings. Make sure no one's out there looking at us being all silly and weak. You know what I mean? This is Coyote territory after all, and he's tiny. Isn't he? Little Mac. We're at a fire pit where kids come out here and drink quite a bit, and just looking down, other than see him mount him like crazy and lick his own little thingy-majiggy. Ciao, buddy. Look what we've got right here. Look at this. What do you think the chances of this being real gold, considering it's all high school students down here drinking, or college students? Look at this. Huh? How cool. I don't think it's real gold. It is kind of heavy, but I don't think it's real gold. If this is real gold, it's a lot of gold, but I just don't think it's real gold. Does it bend easily? It actually does bend easily. This does bend easily. I can bend it like that with 2 fingers a little bit. Uh-oh. Well, I still don't think it's gold, but we're going to keep it, and we're going to test it when I get home. If that is real gold, I'd be psyched, but I just don't think it is. You know what I mean? Look at that. I'm gonna have to like clean out the middle. See if there's any inscriptions in there or numbers or anything. It'd be awesome if it was real. Right? Right? A lot of stuff on the ground today. Look what I just found. Look at this thing. What year do you think these are? What make and model? Anybody? Anybody? Should I take them home and restore them? After all, it's pretty simple. I can see exactly how it works. You know, spring in there, holding the handle open, lever, drives open and closed. These, I don't know. I could probably fix this up. That'd be kind of funny if I did. It's not really that strong. Well, there's still some meat left on there. I don't know what it would cut if I did fix it. I don't have a lot of power here. You know what I'm saying? But I did get it to kind of work. I took all the dirt out of the handle. As you can see, it still kind of works. Should we try to cut some top up there? Will this still cut fur? Let's see. Let's see if it'll cut anything. All right, let's do it this way. Ready? Well, I gotta use my right hand. I'm a righty. Let's stay away from Topper's eyes. Ready? Let's try his tail fur. See if we can cut anything off here. Nope. Nope. There's no. It's not like squishing together. There's too much space in between there, as you can see. As you can see, there's just too much space. These would have to be fixed. New everything, really. I don't know. I don't think I want to deal with them. It's kind of a silly project, but it would be kind of fun, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Anyways, I love how things like this are just out here sometimes. They half sticking out of the ground, you know? It's cool. If anybody wants them, please let me know in the comments. I'll come back, find them, and mail them to you. Right? Like it. Mister, I gotta either mount Topper or lick my own little dinghy. Look at how much exercise he's getting just from mounting Topper the whole time. He's 13. Why would I stop this? If Topper doesn't really care, why would I stop it? It's actually quite hilarious to me. I don't really try to break the camera out when it's interesting things to film because it's a lot of the same out here. But look at this right here. You get a rotten tree that's holding up this tree that's not so rotten. This thing's like, well, it's rotten up there, but this is like alive and heavy and burly and just heavy and deadly right over the path, right? And look at the support tree. I don't even want to walk under that. but I will, for the camera, for YouTube. Look at that. Look at the support tree, huh? How long you think the support tree's gonna last? My good God. I hope they fix this soon. Because, you know how many kids walk through here? There's a school over there and a bus stop over there and, like, tons of traffic over here. Whenever that decides to fall, or this decides to give way, I hope nobody's underneath this thing. That's all. Man. Deadly. Look at that. Look at this. It's just like a trap. See? See how easy it is if, like, set one of these up for, like, deer out in the woods and just hide somewhere and pull the string? Make that whole log fall on some unknowing deer walking by, and there's your dinner. Ha! Just another stupid rock, right? What everyone's thinking, just another stupid rock. Big deal. What's so special about this thing? Well, I notice things like this instantly. I notice how they're basically X-Acto knives. Saw it on the ground like that. Thought it would be a lot thinner. I thought it would be more of a super thin slicing type of blade, but it wasn't, because it looked like that. And as you can see, to most it's just going to be a rock, but to me I can see that this is actually a tool. How do I know? Because of the way it's shaped. Now, this is basically what it is. Your X-Acto knife. You see this? You see the point? Okay, you see where there was some stone knocked out right there for your thumb? See where there was some stone knocked out right there for this finger? See how the stone was knocked out right there? You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 places where it was probably chipped away at. Same with this side. And then right at the very top, you can see where it was, see if I do this, napped to create the jagged edge. It's probably a little clearer. Right, Django? See that jagged edge? So this is actually still very sharp for considering how old it is. And you got a power point with some teeth, but you can see that it was napped. This is a tool. This is absolutely 100% a stone tool. And I feel like it actually is for a lefty because it fits in my left hand just a little bit better than it fits in my right. I'll put it in my right hand now. It still fits in my right hand with the chopping. Like, your thumb can still go into it. You can still get a nice chop out of it. Same with the other side where there's a little bit removed right there. You can put your fingers where the stone was napped away at, and yeah, it's just, I feel like this is actually a left-handed stone tool, but a righty could absolutely use it all they want. Like, say you just killed a bunny and you need to chop it open. You look around, you see this, here's your tool to chop the bunny open with, no problem. You're gonna be cooking it all anyways. You probably scrape the hide, chop it into bits, and only use this as your tool. Eat with your hands. But yeah, I love how it fits in my left hand perfectly. Some lefty out here had this stone tool a long time ago. Now the real question is, how old is it? When was it made and which race made it? Was it humans or was it Neanderthals? That's all. Right, guys? All right, look at them bored. They're like, stop talking about rocks. So anyways, yes, I know what I'm looking at out here. It's very easy. These tools are everywhere. Everywhere. The backside, get a little scraper there. There's your second edge. This is awesome. That's like, you could absolutely scrape a hide with that if you had to really quick. Look at the perfection that they made. They probably grinded it down too to get that like perfect point, but this is a stone tool, okay? Everybody thinks that it's not. Well, I don't know what anybody thinks out there. Just kidding. So let's let you know. What are we gonna do with it? We're gonna put it right down where we found it, around the base of a tree, so we can find it again in the future. The ancients had to have done that. They had to put their stones around the bases of trees or in similar type places where they're always accessible and easy to find no matter where you are out here. So you make a kill, you don't have to go far to get your tool that you need, you know? All right, everybody, show me another dog walker, another dog trainer who brings his pack out in the dark at night every single day all winter long, huh? Show me. We get Django, we get Mac, we get Topper, and we get Cindy. And then we have Darkness along the river's edge over there. You know, show me. Show me another walker who takes dogs that aren't even his own out into the darkness. Monday through Friday, all winter long. And that has been doing this for about 15 years now. Show me. So Django's back, and it's about 30 degrees out, and he's just loving it right now. Just a 13-year-old going crazy. Look at this. It's got to be kind of a challenge for him, or else he doesn't want to get it. So you have to find weird spots like this that go down. It's very rocky. Lots of beaver damage and water. And he's good. Look at him. Loving it. Mr. 13-year-old. Maniac. You can't go too far with the ball. You gotta kind of keep it close. Keep it kind of challenging. Good boy, look at that. Yeah, we can do. See, he loves it. Look at you. Good boy. Look at the crazy face. More beaver damage. Crazy. It's all you, dog. So I'm just here picking up Topper and Cindy after the long weekend, well, normal weekend, as I'm petting them. What do I see? I see Cindy run right over there and do this. And I'm like, what the ever-loving hell? Like, seriously? What am I looking at, Cindy? What is going on right here? Huh? What is going on right here? Why is there a bunny sitting here, dead? What is going on? Look at this thing. Look at this. Who killed this? Did you kill this? I think Cindy killed this. This is old because it's cold and stiff. So she must have killed it and caught it in her yard here. Or Topper. Somebody did. I've never seen this before in like 15 years of coming here. A bunny just sitting here. Just sitting there. Just sitting there. Like if we were living off grid. She's like, I already have food waiting for you. She's like, I already have dinner. She's like, I already have food today. This is how efficient dogs are, because dogs are still wolves. And Cindy's had plenty of experience out with the pack in 4 years, and she's got pretty good at figuring bunnies out a little bit on her own, so she must have caught one here all on her own. It's crazy. Unless a coyote killed it and brought it here and just dropped it off, but I doubt it. It looks like Cindy caught it. Or Topper caught it. Topper, what are you doing? Topper, I'm not ignoring you. I have to film the bunny. He thinks I'm ignoring him. He thinks I'm ignoring him. I'm not. I'm just filming the bunny. Right, little puppy? Who's a puppy? How's your neck? Huh? How's it? It's right here. This is where his nasty neck is. But I trimmed it and sprayed it on Friday. And here we are on Monday. And it's already looking way better. It's because it's drying. It can dry. It can air out. And he can itch it and scratch it all he wants. What is going on over there? Why is there a bunny sitting right there? What happened, Cindy? My God, look at you, Topper. You're so hilarious. Who's a puppy? Who's an awesome puppy? Look at you. This is all Topper does. Topper just requires infinite petting. He could just do this all day. You don't have to even walk him. Anyways. Well, bunny, sorry you got taken out, but nature is cruel. Your sacrifice will never go forgotten, bunny. Alright? Right, Top? I can't believe there's a bunny just sitting there. I can't believe it. And she's like, doesn't care. Like, as if she like took care of that yesterday. It's like a day old. She's like, whatever, that's old news. She's like, I don't care. I lost interest. The stick is more fun than that dead bunny. Isn't that amazing? I find it also amazing that she didn't eat it. Nobody ate it. Usually they would eat fresh bunnies. If she killed it, she should have eaten it. Maybe she was stopped. She could have been yelled at by her owner. Anyways, this is a question mark. I don't understand why it's still sitting there. Not even eaten or scavenged or any of that. Alright, wild girl, you little wild coyote. Most people don't know how to give their dogs rules, you know. We get out of the car right there, and yeah, look at the street. No leashes. Leashes are on me, but I don't use them getting out of the car. As you can see, they all know the rules are not to run down that way. Because I'll correct them. That's right, I'll correct them. What does that mean? Somebody asked me, what did that mean? It's discipline if they do the wrong thing. It's pretty simple. All right, we got a piece of quartz right here. This is quartz right here. As you can see the quartz. And then this other rock, which I don't know what it is, but it's nice and sharp. As you can see, nice and jagged. This is what you do to start sparks. Sparks are very easy to make. You need to start a fire with 2 rocks. So you find a rock with a nice jagged edge like this, and then a piece of quartz, and you get sparks all day long. Very easy here at nighttime. Here, let me show you. All right, let's smack these together. Ready? Hopefully this shows up. See that? See that? Yes. See how easy it is to get a spark? Let's go for big ones. These are the round sides. Good boy, Mac. Look at that. Look at all those sparks. Just about every time I smack it together, you get sparks. Now, if you use a sharp side, right here, look at that. It's awesome. I don't think it took the ancients that long to figure out how they can make sparks by watching rocks hit each other at nighttime, and especially certain ones. So, ever need a lighter, piece of quartz and a normal rock will do you the job, kid. All right. As the sun sets, we're just waiting upon the top of this hill here, right on the outskirts of the park. We're just waiting. I mean, look at all this beautiful swampland that all the coyotes are gonna walk through soon, and we're just gonna ambush them, right? Because we're on the top of this hill. 4-pack, 5 strong, including Mac. Yep, Dirk walks through here, we're ambushing it. The balding serpent that we call poison ivy. Doesn't that look like a balding serpent? Same with that one too. That's how you can remember. Look at this one, actually makes a tree above us with like branches. That branch right there is like 5 feet at least, and that's poison ivy. Look at it, poison ivy right in front of me. Don't touch it, but there's your balding serpent called poison ivy. How are you gonna forget that, huh? How are you ever gonna forget that that's what real poison ivy looks like when it's getting older, not just a tiny little vine and leaves, tiny little plant. This thing actually established a fine home amongst this, what looks like a maple tree. And as you can see, since poison ivy is native to New England and to Boston, it only grows up to about halfway. It never takes over the crown. It doesn't want to be super high. It just wants to be high enough to get enough sun to reproduce. That's about it. Right, girlfriend? And the was on drugs because she has worms. Don't you? You have worms, don't you? Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Crazy. But, you know, I don't think the drugs have that much of an effect on her mood at the moment, or it might actually. I think it does have an effect on her mood. I don't know. Can't really tell. I think she's a little messed up there. Good puppies, look at you. You're acting like you're both drunk. It's awesome. Look at you, and there's a crackhead. Just kidding. Cindy's the coyote. They're the wolves. And I'm the monkey. This is so cool. Just have a listen. Can you hear that? Isn't that awesome? The poles act like speakers, and when I touch it, it grounds. Woo! Grounding through me, isn't it? Isn't it? It's all right. Nothing but a little electricity to wake you up in the night. Now they're walking single pile in the darkness. It's awesome. I love it. Good puppy heads. Go ahead, do your thing. I love it when the water was up high. The beaver dragged over 4 logs. Look at the water's over there at the moment, but he's like, I'm just gonna put these here and eat. It's so funny. These are such big logs. He could never move these without water. It's so funny. I mean, this is solid. Solid. I can't even move this one. It's hilarious, though. Food to the beavers. All right, I just want to film this because this is what's happening right now. Everybody's periodically looking to the west, and the wind is actually blowing from the south-southeast. That means our scent is going this way into Coyote land, or Coyote territory. And someone's out there because they keep looking. But they're not catching the scent, okay? They're catching sounds, and other senses are at work here. Sensing somebody or something out there. Everybody's done like casual stops and looks out there like, hey, I can hear something. And they let me know. And I'm always paying attention to the direction of the wind because this is when the days matter. They can smell us. If they wanted to try to do a sneak attack, they'll know where we are and be able to follow our scent. And I'm always on extra alert with the coyotes, especially with you, little Mackie, aren't I? Should I film this? Yeah, I'll film this. Okay, see this dog right here? This dog bit a human one time, and I had to grab him and pin him. And he's had a lot of problems with other dogs and the people, but what's up, dude? So I'm just showing you how good he's doing at the moment with us. The dog has lots of problems. They need lots of leadership and lots of discipline. Good puppies. There's the other two dogs that live with. So the other dog just came out of that house that wanted to fight everybody and attack, and I couldn't film it. I'm sorry. It was crazy. Too crazy for me to break the camera out and film. Some people's situations at home cause problems with dogs, so dogs are the first reminder to get your shit together, mentally, emotionally, physically, everything. Because the dogs are wolves, they're studying all that every second of every day. They study you as if you are prey, and they are a wolf. They can sense anything in you that changes. That's how they're designed. It's like their sixth sense, so to speak. It's fascinating. So when a dog like that comes out ready to attack everybody, I gotta do my sixth sense and hold my ground and make sure the dog stays calm and doesn't attack. But this dog was absolutely ready to attack, and it backed off once it knew I was standing there ready to just correct it, not afraid. I'm like ready to go after it. And it was the same dog that I chased away with an umbrella twice because it came after us and attacked us twice from that house. Full attack mode with the whole pack. It was like bolting at us. Craziness. And one time I had the umbrella, so I just put the umbrella down straight like here and ran right at the dog, and it turned around and ran back. You know, there were a lot of smoke and whistles until you throw down with them. And then when things get serious, she turned right around and ran back to her house, which is good. And that happened twice. And that's how I had to protect everybody, because I'm not letting that dog attack everybody. Because if that dog did attack anyone, you're going to have like the whole pack attacking that thing back, including me. And it's just not going to be good. I never want to see that happen, ever. That's why I stop all fights and throw down with any dog who starts right away. Like I'm like a lightning bolt, you know? That's how it's got to be. This is no joke. These are wolves. Still fully capable of doing all the same damage real wolves do, even if they're little. You see, this chestnut tree did not have any blight and was doing great for its age here in the shade. Like super shade. Look at that, sun's setting over there. This thing's just chilling in the shade. It's probably old and doing, well, older than you'd think. Doing great, no blight. And the deer had to come along and grind into it, and now it's got this big open wound, and the blight can get right into it because the blight's right over there on the other side of the hill, and probably somewhere else too, of trees they say that's on. But this sucks. I hate that, man. It just shows you how much the deer are attracted to chestnut trees and how they were really one with the chestnuts when they were here. They eat the leaves and they grind into them. They're very attracted to these trees. So hopefully the chestnut tree comes back. The American chestnut tree, right? That's what we're looking for. Timber style. Look at how tall these oaks are. The chestnut tree is going to have to compete with all these, which they do very well at. But you wouldn't know that because you've never seen really a true adult chestnut tree that was an American chestnut tree, have you? Have you? You've never seen one with that size of a base, or even that size? No, you haven't. No, you haven't. Just kidding. If you have, good for you. So I think this is the first time I've ever taken my bike out with the dogs. Any of the members of the pack. Topper's psyched. She's psyched. They're all spastic and hyper because I'm like fast now. I can go quick. But I can also slow down. Look at you, crazy girl. It's awesome. But we're not going to wipe you out, Top. Built this thing from the frame up. It's a steel frame. GT Caraccaram. It's pretty basic. It's got cable wires, brake pads. It's got the fork, but it's just springs. Right, buddy? I got the seat that goes up and down. Nice new pedals. Little rack there if I need something. This is kind of like the trail bike that's a little more for trails instead of, I don't know, it's a little CrossFit trails or parks. It's not really a mountain bike, but it kind of is. You know what I mean? It's like a mountain bike that you can beat on, and it has thinner tires than normal mountain bikes, but they get some nice grip so we can go into the mud, can't we? It's awesome. I'm just psyched that I don't have to walk for once and I can bring the truck it. And we're happy. It's like 55, 60 out today, February 10th, 2024. Yours truly coming at you. The puppies, look at the dog, look at Toppy. Toppy's loving it. I'm not so slow today. I don't have to walk like I'm dead, you know? Look at the puppy, look at the puppy. Look at the 9-year-old puppy here with a 4-year-old puppy. Look at them, look at them. What you guys gonna do? What are you doing? Look at Topper. Topper's so funny. He still, like, thinks he's 2 months old. Look at the little 2-month-old, 9-year-old puppy right there. Mr. Topper. Still loves to be 2 months old. Look at that. Just because I touched it, he's like, this is an awesome toy. Oh, it's just more Topper, just laying under the LED light. Look at that thing. He's like, I'm gonna come lay right here. I mean, it's dark out everywhere else we look, right? Look at that, huh? Pretty cool. Then there's Topper, just chilling. Look at Mac, Cindy, and me. I don't know, 6 o'clock. He's ripping up some grass. It's dark out, we don't care. Topper loves it, he just wants love in the light. Topper wants love in the light. He could have laid down anywhere, and he's like, I'm gonna lay down right here in the light. It's so funny, buddy. Topper's chewing on a hockey puck right now because if he can't chew on something every day, he's very unhappy. He needs to use his teeth every single day, and that's on his terms. And I'm just watching to make sure he doesn't eat whatever he's chewing at the moment. As you can see, he's spitting out the pieces of hockey puck as he chews them off, which is perfect. I don't care as long as he doesn't eat them. Spit that out. See that? They're not all like ridiculous with eating everything they chew. So this is why you have to monitor their chewing. It's kind of like watching a little kid playing with little toys in the toy lot, you know? You gotta monitor them. You can't just let them do whatever they want, whenever they want. The minute they do something dangerous, you remind them, hey, that's dangerous or potentially deadly, so cut the crap. Here, look at this. What is that? What? Never seen a bug like that before, especially in the winter. And this is all ice, so what are we looking at over here? My God, Lord, mate. What are you? That's weird, man. Alright, this is with no flash. You can see its contour very well. Those like weird legs. I've never seen anything like that ever. Okay? Okay, that thing's huge too. It's like about 1 inch long. For real, it's not small. Weird, man. Look at this thing. What are you? What are you? Wow. It's like a seed with legs. What are you? What is this thing? That's so weird. Hold on. Right, Mackie, Mac. Topper's like, what are you doing? So Cindy, like, what are you doing? Stop being a weird scientist. Weird looking creature. Don't know what you are. Are there any more of these things around? Nope. It's the only one I'm seeing that looks like that. I don't see any more like weird things that are doing what this thing's doing. Wow. Fascinating creature. Right. Anyways, I'm creeped out. That's enough being creeped out for today. This thing's huge. I mean, it's like an ant. It looks like the biggest tick I've ever seen with legs. And yeah, look at how big it is. Look at my foot. Right, look how big that thing is. This thing's not small. You can't miss that. Anybody watching this would see this thing easily. What a weird animal. All right, here we go, nice and clear. That's what I want right here. Perfect clarity. What is this thing? Wow. Wow, you are... Get a green head. What? I've never seen this, like a seed that looks alive. Wow. Like a Topper's sitting up front, he never does this. I don't think he's ever done it, really. I don't think you've ever fit yourself up there like that. What changed? Is it the car? It must be the car. This newer car has a little more space than the last one, that's why. That's actually awesome, and I'm just noticing it now. Good puppy! I love you sitting here, buddy. I could never pet you while I drove for like 9 years or 8 years. I could never really pet you while I drove until recently. Until now. You lovey. Look at that. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. Beaver damage. Beaver work. The beaver is beaving. Does the beaver beave? I don't know. Look at that. This tree got taken down. Those trees got taken down. That tree got taken down. That branch right in the middle got taken down. Right behind it. And a few more over there. Right, Topper? The beaver are chewing more than you, man. Are you jealous? I don't think Topper's that jealous. Topper's not gonna chew through a trunk of a tree, that's for sure. Although you probably could, couldn't you? Just too cool not to cover. Check out this stone tool I just picked up off the ground. What do you think it is? Huh? Do you think it was man-made? Do you think this is made by man? The hands of man? I do. I can tell it was made by the hands of Homo sapien. Look at this thing. It's almost like perfect to grab, but that's not the way you grab it. What this is, the only purpose I see for it at the moment that's clear as day, is that if you're gonna rest an arrow on a ledge, you have the perfect ledge right there to rest an arrow on at an arm's length. And the way they cut this, if you actually hold it straight up, like this, see how it's at an angle? That's straight up and down. Literally. If you hold it like straight up and down like this, everything's at an angle. Why? Because when you're holding it, this is exactly how you hold it. It's like completely made to grab just like this. And the angle is for when you stick out your hand, you can just leave your hand in the most natural position. You don't have to wobble your wrist. You just lift your wrist to the point where it's flat. It's like almost like they did that on purpose. Just holding your wrist steady with a little bit of flexing in your forearm, keeping that ledge perfect, and then taking your shot with your arrow at whatever you want. Say they were deer. Like, they're like, I don't know, 20, 30, 40 feet away from me. Perfect. Look at that. Pluck. But that's the only purpose I see with this tool at the moment. You can almost tell that, I mean, it's kind of a shaver too. That looks like a mean shaver. But the way it's all carved like that, 100%, it's just so comfortable when you grab it like this. Like that, you know. This part's for there, this part's for there. You grab it, you hold it, and you can, perfect ledge for arrows, for archery. Perfect. Look at that. I mean, it's so perfect. See the flat part? Perfect. Another stone tool. Big deal. Who wants it? Just kidding. Let me know. I'll sell it to you. I don't know, maybe 50 bucks. I just found this lock in the ground that seems to be in pretty good working order, and there's the combination at the moment. They left it unlocked, so I don't have to crack it, which is nice. These are my friends. See them all? Look at them. Look at them all. Look at how nice they are. No, they're not going to attack me. They don't attack. Look at this one up there, too. He's coming down for a landing soon. 3 more over there. I don't know, 30, 40 turkeys. All my friends. I've been friends with turkeys for 15 years. I've been friends with turkeys, yes. I've been friends with turkeys for 15 years. Yes, I have. It's pretty crazy. Generations of turkeys. Friends with them. They bring their chicks around, too. 3 months old puppy right there playing with the dogs. All right, he's having a blast because he's off-leash and he's 3 months old and he's staying with everybody. And he's meeting as many dogs as are walking up and down this trail, left and right. Good puppy. He's meeting people, he's meeting humans, he's learning manners, he's learning etiquette. It's all good. Oh, nice. Oh, I love your dog. Good puppy! So as I was saying, this puppy's gonna meet as many dogs and puppies as humanly possible. There's no limiting the socialization, even at 3 months old. And that's how it's supposed to be. We just got here. I thought I'd do an update. Just us 4 today. Toppers and the groomers. Probably a good thing. We got Mr. Regression over here. Mr. Rufus. Regression is his new name. He regressed to peeing all over his apartment all the time. Every time I go pick him up or even drop him off, he's like fine, as you can see, the whole time out here, and like, even instigates me to chase him and goes crazy. The second we get back to his place and he jumps out of the car onto the sidewalk, he like pees everywhere. And it started a few weeks back when I started picking him up. He started peeing all over his apartment and acting like I was like a serial killer or something. It was weird, you know. So probably just his fear regression. He's still 3, so he's got to grow up a little more and get over the whole fear of nothing, essentially. But I don't really know all the details of what's going on where he lives. I don't think it's anything crazy. I don't think a lot's really happening. He's just regressing. It's regression. It happens. All right. That's what we're dealing with. What we've been dealing with for a while now. Right, little puppy head? What's up, crazy? You want me to get you? See how crazy he is? He's just nutty. You know, he wants to pee all over the place, right? Because he's scared, but you do this with him. Kind of like I'm barking, but with this thing. It looks like a little weed pipe, but it's really not. Look at that. I guess you can hold it that way. Now it resembles the weed pipe. This is how we desensitize dogs like you with one of these things, right, Rufy? Right there, Rufus. Ready? Isn't he hilarious? Look at you, having such a good time. Finally, after like 2 or 3 weeks, we found the scapula of the last deer that was killed. The scapula. You got the scapula, buddy. I just gave it to him, but he didn't want it now. He took it back after like 10 minutes. Now he's going to chew it for a minute. But hey, the coyotes took it over here to this like bridge. It was sitting right there on the left. The thing probably came over here to eat on its own and clear it off the meat on the bone. Rufus is eating bone at the moment. Yes, you're eating bone, aren't you, buddy? You're eating it. I just saw that. It's a nice piece of raw bone. He can eat as much of it as he wants, as long as he chews it up, right, buddy? But yeah, this is, once again, how dogs keep their teeth clean by actually grinding on raw pieces of bone like scapulas. All right? Right, girlfriend? Look at your face, right, girly girl? So little Mac and I are gonna go pick up Rufus right now. Rufus' place, and because he's been peeing like crazy every time I come here and pick him up. So I've been using the dog as tools. Bring the dog in, let the dog meet Rufus first, and I kind of ignore Rufus and just pet him or whoever I bring. And, you know, kind of teaches Rufus not to be so scared for whatever reason. The second he gets in the car and he's with the pack, he's fine, as you will see, or as you already saw, or as you can see. But, yeah, we're just having issues picking him up and dropping him off. That's it. Right when we get back here on his sidewalk over here, right when he gets out of the car, he's fine with the pack, but then he steps onto the sidewalk over here and acts like his eyeballs are going to get scooped out. He acts very fearful with super crouched down body language, like he's going to get killed or something. It's really weird over here. I don't know what happened to him over here, but he goes crazy with the pack, and he comes home and he's like scared shitless. So we're working on it. It's regression. He's only 3 still, so. Right? You're like 2.5. You're gonna be 3 in some point, but you're not that far away from him. That's why you guys go crazy with each other. So they like play attack with each other all the time, so it should be good to just see what happens. So let's just film it and bring him in. Look at the puppy face. Look at the puppy. Look at the puppy. Just zoom on Mr. Fearful right now. Look at him. Look how scared he is. He's like, what is this? But he's in a little jail cell, so I gotta go free him. Good puppy, yes. Happy tail. That's what we like. So I'm gonna just open this up. Good puppy, here, let me open it. I'm gonna walk away, come back here and hang out, and let him just kind of come to the area. See, he can. There's a puppy. There's a puppy in his emote. I know, look at the puppy head. Hi. Good boy. Yes, I know. You're a happy puppy. That's good, you know. Not a lot of pee yet. I don't think I see any pee at the moment, which is good. That's what we're working on. Just call that. Now there's pee right there. See, you just pee a little bit. So I just go let him hang out and talk to Mac a little bit. I'm just gonna pretend like I'm busy, like scratching myself. So like they know that you're not concerned with them at the moment. So I'll just pretend like cleaning my eyes or something. You know, just kind of helps the energy. Oh, where is he? He went back into his jail. See. There he is. He's over there. See him? Hi, buddy. There you are. Hi, buddy. He's like, I want to go hang out in my prison. Look at Max, just like, whatever. So Max not showing any fear. Good puppy. You love it over here. Look at the puppy. Hi. Hello. 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 See, when I pet Mac, he comes right over. Hello. Look at the puppy. I love you. We love you. We love you. Good boy, buddy. What's up? Get over here. No, good puppy. Who's a puppy? See, you're just peeing like crazy, but whatever. You'll get over it, buddy. You'll get over it. He knows he loves to get pet. I'm just going to sit in the corner so I don't get peed on, you know? It's kind of like I get my own territory over here. It's like, don't pee in my space, that's all. We'll wipe it up in a minute. Good puppy. So this is called fear regression. I don't know what happened to him over here. Something happened over here where I think he got kind of spooked. He's a weird rescue. I think he got spooked a lot when he was a young puppy. Like really young, first few months of his life. Something scary happened. And he's 3, so he'll regress, but he'll also grow up and mature mentally, as they all do, and fully assimilate to the pack. You're assimilated, but not fully yet. You're like 90%. You pass most tests. See, look, all the pee. There's like pee all over this corner. But, alright. So, real dog problems. Just showing you. Good puppy, yes. Who's a good puppy? We train with energy around here. There's a nice treat in the car, but he knows that. There's always treats in the car. That's why once he gets into the car, and from there on until he jumps out of the car, there is no problem. He knows the deal. Good puppy. It's just this crazy peeing. We don't really want the pee all over the house, you know. Keep it contained. That's why we put him in the little jail over there. So most of the pee will be contained over there, but if he's going to come out on his own, you got to prepare for pee a little bit, but, you know, one step at a time, baby steps. As long as he's coming over to me for pets and affection, even if he's peeing, it's still better than him, like, cowering in the corner, acting like I'm Satan, you know. Good puppy? I know, we're going to go, so we're going to go. I'm going to put the leash on and take him out. Usually, he loosens up when I get the leash. But good puppy, yes, you love it. Dogs love affection and energy way more than food. I don't bribe my dogs. I just use energy 99% of the time when I'm with them. There's no ghost. It's very windy and cold out today. So this is why I use energy. I don't need to give them a treat yet. Like I said, I'd just rather bond with them and connect and touch. Lots of touching and vocal communication. Saying, there's no problem. I'm just chilling, dog. See, I'm like chilling in the corner here. Like squatting down. Just relaxed posture. Non-threatening. Completely. This is all on purpose. Body language speaks to dogs. Dogs use body language to talk most of the time. So I'm gonna reciprocate that with my own body language, more so than vocal commands saying, oh, don't be scared, or walk in being like, you know what I mean? I don't need to do any of that crap. I just gotta kind of chill, let him come to me, and then pet the crap out of him. See? Look at how much he's loving it. You're a puppy. You feel a puppy. You feel a crazy Black Mountain cur. I'm still getting to know the Black Mountain cur a little bit. You little crazy wild hunter. You're good at hunting little animals. Alright, I think we're good. Just showing you craziness at the moment. 5 minutes of weird dog stuff. Since I haven't really put a lot on the channel lately, so I gotta give you guys something to watch, right? The realities of cleaning up pee. I use my shoes first. We're used to this. This is the routine. Lots of paper towels, and you just kind of slide around till you get most of it. It's part of the job, people. It's not all fun and games with every single dog. A lot of them are screwed up, especially the ones I work with. And it takes a while. You gotta be patient. Good boy, buddy. Any more spots? Nope. Just over here. Good boy. See, it's a little more contained. Now I can find the clean spots to grab and finish up the rest. See a little bit over here. I'm just staying cool, calm, and collected. From Mr. Crazy right there. Alright, we're good. We cleaned up all the pee. I think we did. Alright. Now we find the trash bucket. Stuff this. We did our job for now. We'll let her know. A little bit of pee over there. Alright, good boy, buddy. Let's go. So there's clearly no fear once he's with the pack in the car. He won't really be scared to death until his sidewalk right in front of his place. Do you think Rufus hates me? He might hate me. I don't know. Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm the problem with all these dogs. It's only 5 dogs right now. Look at that. Maybe I'm the problem, right? Am I the problem, Rufus? I'm only filming because we're right here. We're parking. It's safe to film right now with a whole pack of dogs on my lap. Just kidding. The pack is back, and we're on the attack. I don't think I've had 5 dogs in a while, so it's fine. turn the camera on a little more. Look, see, if I take my time at the car and just like get ready, they all just sit here and wait. And we're at the end of a neighborhood. They could all run away right now. Why don't they? Isn't it funny how none of them are even thinking about running away? Because they're all programmed to go that way into the woods as a pack and go be a pack unit. It's awesome. Domesticated wolves are awesome. Yes, this is what they are. They're all wolves to me, man. That's why I have this channel and I do what I do. This is awesome. We're gonna have a blast today. You know, rules are rules, man. The buses go right down there. This is a deadly zone. That's why they all know no one's allowed to go like further than 30 or 40 feet that way. They're not allowed to go to the road there where it takes a right. They know that. That's how smart they are. All right. Rufus goes from being scared shitless at his place to party man. Party man. Good puppy, you're so crazy. He's like insane out here. It's the complete opposite. Good puppy. It's just funny. Funny for the record. It's freezing out. With a hard breeze coming out of the northwest, freezing our butts off. 32 with a mega wind chill. We're dealing with them. Look at, they're all psyched because it's so cold out. And I'm not. I look like an Oompa Loompa. Now that we have 5 dogs over here getting drank, all the swans locally are like coming right over to us. Look at you, you're so close. You're like 25, 30 feet away. It's so funny, they're like coming over closer. You think they would retreat with a pack of domesticated wolves, but no, they're coming closer. It's so good. Look at that, you're like 10 feet from 20 feet from the edge. But don't worry, we're not gonna bother you. We know that you guys are badass and you're huge. And you own the water at the moment. We know, don't worry. Papa's just doing his thing, everybody's doing their thing. You know how scared Rufus is, you know, horrible of a time he's having out here with the pack, you know. Obviously there's fear, but not out here. Ha! Not with the pack, that is. Boys, it's cold and windy today and they're loving it. Get him! What do you got? Get him! What do you got? Get him! Get him! What do you got? What do you got? Just showing you how much of a miserable time he's having out here in the midst of the fear at the house. Mr. Rufus, who's so scared of everything, just found a nice big deer leg, so Topper got a piece of the deer leg. As you can see, he's like, yummy. It doesn't smell too bad. I don't think it's that bad. They're all very interested in eating. I smashed a little piece of bone right here and got the marrow out, so Mac's like, give me the marrow, yummy. It's not a bad thing. I chucked some pieces of sharp bone into the water, left the marrow smushed on the wood over here. This is my hammerstone. It's freaking huge. Just crushed the thing into a million pieces. You know, so that whole myth about like the whole alpha thing, it's not a myth. It's actually real. It's real AF, okay? After me, Topper's the alpha. Wyatt used to be. But Topper is. He's 9. With the most experience, he's the largest, the most powerful, the most confident, dominant one he used to be. Everybody else is like 3, 4, 2, and 4. They're all like teenagers. He's the real adult. He is absolutely alpha, and you can see it here while he's eating the piece of deer. He's got like a deer elbow. He's chewing it up. Everybody else is like envious and jealous. She keeps humping his head. He's sitting there trying to get pieces. He's sitting there trying to get pieces. Look at that. No, you can't steal his food. He's gonna be pretty pissed. See, Rufus is trying to so bad to steal his food. And right there, Topper just growled at Rufus, saying, back off. Topper will communicate when he needs to communicate that he's alpha and back the hell down. And I love that. There's a complete hierarchy in the pack. There always will be, because these guys are actually really wolves. They're still wolves. They're not some new kind of animal. You hear that? They're gonna do their game. See, the envious, the jealousness, all that, because they don't have a piece, they're getting all nutty right now, just like wolves do. No, you can't steal. What is Topper doing with this deer elbow? He's cleaning his teeth once again. You can see how wet his teeth are from even like 3 feet away up here. Okay? He's 9 years old. We're gonna see how long he lives having some of the most whitest teeth ever. Okay? At 9 years old. He uses them regularly in a healthy way. He only lost 2 teeth in his whole life because of Wyatt. Oh, you just turned the camera around, cutie. Look at that. How cute is Matt? Good boy, buddy. Good job. Anyways, I believe clean mouth equals healthy dog, especially when they're on wolf diets and they're keeping their teeth clean from mostly wolf food, like raw deer elbows or knees or whatever the heck this thing is. Yeah, Rufus is trying to steal the whole time like a little subordinate pack member, right? Little wolf. I'll let Topper chew for a little while longer. Eventually I'm gonna take it away and throw it in the water and we're moving on. All right, it's so dark out that look, there's a cloud actually coming up on the camera for a second. So yeah, we got 5 dogs out here in the pitch darkness, kinda, sorta. Sky's barely showing itself. We don't really care, right? Look, there's Topper, Mac. Who else we got up there? Let's put the light on the whole way. Look at that. Rufus, Cindy, Neoma, and pitch darkness, and 2 deer just walked that way, right to where I left. They just passed us like that. 2 white-tailed deer, and nobody did anything because you didn't even see them coming. You didn't even see them coming. I think it's hilarious. Usually they're all over the deer, but the deer had, I think the way the wind was blowing, it was blowing like straight at us, and the deer just kind of snuck right by, and no, I don't know, nobody smelled the deer. That's just weird. You guys gotta let me know where the deer are, even in the darkness right now. This is a perfect hunting time if it was all about survival. You know, build a hut, light a fire, go hunting deer. Deer for dinner. Who am I kidding? I'd probably just fish and die of poisoning. So this is the kind of weird stuff that always happens to us. That's a dead muskrat. Yeah, and it's like pitch dark, as you can see. Well, kind of, sort of. It's like dusk, you know, but it's dark on the ground over here. And I know that there's coyote trails that cut across this path right here. There's a path right here that cuts through the swamp. It's an old, like, dirt road they used for the dump. All right, so it's not that wide, like 20 feet wide. And the coyotes cut right through it. Oh, I can smell that. That's not good. That's old and disgusting. So the coyotes always leave presents for us. They leave food like right at this intersection. I don't know why. It's happened multiple times over years. We've had bunny heads, bunny bodies, and now we got this muskrat, but I'm not gonna even touch it. I don't care right now. I'm just gonna get out of here. But the coyotes' tactics are so weird. I don't know if they're trying to distract us or if they're just trying to throw us off or they're leaving us a gift. I really have no clue, but this is all coyote. Coyote caught the muskrat. Right, Cindy? Right, Topper? So yeah, just showing you more weirdness. I'm not touching it, I'm leaving it. Let the coyote come take it. Okay, well, we got all the tools out here right now, the Equinox 900, and it's my first day using it, and I really don't know what the hell I'm doing, and I really didn't find this with the metal detector, but I did find this. Not really sure if it's real, but I'm loving finding gold lately, because this is the second piece of, hopefully it's real. It's probably not. This is probably just painted, but I'll have to test it. But this is kind of cool, because we did find a real gold earring in the same spot recently, and I'm just kind of scanning around for more gold. I really don't want to find anything but gold right now. So we are manifesting gold and only gold. That's it. Send me the gold, universe. It's like a game. I don't really believe in any of this stupid crap, but I totally believe how we can force reality to give us gold. It's like a weird quantum secret game. Dogs are loving me today. Look, we found our first coin right here. Check it out. Look at this thing. Looks like a penny, and I think it's a penny size, but it's all dirty. I can't see what it is right now, so we'll clean it off later. That's pretty cool, though. Right there, little spot on the side of the trail. Right top. You happy? They're kind of curious to what I'm doing, but since I'm not finding food, they're like, whatever. Okay, so here's my first bounty from the glorious metal detecting I did today. You can see what I got. I got stuff. That looks like a bullet casing, and that's a shotgun shell casing right next to that. 4 coins. A little ring. I don't know if it's real or not. We're gonna figure that out. There are little diamonds on it, which are cool, but they're tiny, and I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith in jewelry until I test it. And then just some other scraps. Yeah, so not a bad day. First day with the Equinox 900. Not a bad day at all. The only thing is I didn't find that with the metal detector. I found that because it was laying on top of the dirt where I was metal detecting. Everything else was found with the metal detector, but it's only a matter of time before I grab something like that with the Equinox 900, right? All right, we're happy. A little cute bounty for the day. We're psyched. All right, so here's the first penny that I cleaned off a little bit. And, it's, I don't know, 1968D, it looks like. Right on. Weird looking color. Who knows how long it's been in the earth for. The back side of it, nothing special. Same thing. I don't know if we're going to get anything off this one. This one's really dirty, but it doesn't look old. 1996, nice. Look at that thing. Couldn't even scrub that. It's just corroded from the, like, acids or whatever's in the soil at the dump. Crazy looking though. Cool though. These other 2 are nickels. No clue if I'm gonna be able to see anything on here. What do we got? 2007. There we go. Okay, there we go. Wow. Zooming in with the phone really makes a difference. I could not see this without this phone. Another nickel. What do we got for date? Can we see a date? Yeah, this thing's super worn. I don't think there's going to be any date anywhere on this thing. Jeez. Okay, so this little ring, it's got like 3 little diamonds in it. See that? It's pretty cool. You can see the inside, you know, it's not like in the best shape. It looks kind of like scratched up a little bit, and I'm not seeing any discoloration, which is what I normally would be looking for, so I'm gonna have to give it a little file test here. Well, I think it's real gold. You know, I'm scratching this stuff and it's not discoloring. I think this is real. See, it's like it can scrape really easily, and I'm not like knocking a layer of paint off. I don't want to like ruin this thing, but gotta test it. Is this real or fake? See how there's no discoloration? If there was a layer of paint on there, it'd be chipping off. So far so good. It's not in the best shape, but as you can see, 3 diamonds. No inscriptions on the inside or anywhere, and I scratched the absolute crap out of that right there. You can see where I scratched it, and it didn't really knock any paint off, so I think it's real gold. There's a magnet. It's not magnetic, that's for sure. I think it's real. I think I got some real gold here. I'm psyched if that's real. My God, yeah. Hell yeah! So here's the earring, all cleaned out. There's no inscriptions anywhere. There's no writing anywhere. I've already looked really close. I'm pretty sure it's real gold. I scratched the front face somewhere just to test it a little bit. I don't know if you can see it, but there was no paint on it. It just gouged down into more yellow metal, so I think it's real gold. Might be 14 karat. It's like almost 4 grams, or it's about maybe 3.5 grams of gold. Gold right now, as of March 17th, 2024, it's about 75 bucks a gram, so this is probably $250 worth of gold. That's a nice find. And same with this little earring right here. That's 1 gram, so that's $75, but with the diamonds, it's probably more. And then this is the pendant. This is the silver pendant. I think this is They sell these as sterling silver, so they're about 80 bucks with the chain. So I'm really not sure if this is sterling silver, although it might be, so I'm gonna keep it. But it is a Catholic pendant. I'm a Catholic, please call a priest. And the symbols, and we'll flip it. You can see these symbols a little better now. Very interesting pendant. And if it's real silver, we are psyched, so we're gonna keep it with everything because we think it is real silver. Pretty good find. Keep the gold and silver coming, please. Thanks. Look at how creepy this looks right now. This is like right out of a movie, right? It's me and 5 dogs. You can see Cindy. Then we got Mac, Neoma, Topper, and Sammy. And it's nice and squishy. And it's nice and movie-like out. We got some drizzle. It's dark. We just did 4. We just did 4-hour walk because Sammy's back with us. I have her until Monday. She's staying with me. She's my dog until Monday, and she's already very used to the routine, so it's very nice. So we're just kind of ending the walk now, hanging out by the light, by some trash dumpsters. This area is really cool, right? I could shoot a movie right here, right? Hey guys, which way did the werewolf go? I don't know. Ask the dogs. Hey dogs, did you see a werewolf around here anywhere? Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna have to turn into a werewolf and show you my superpowers. Oh, but Cindy to the rescue. Go save Mac. Just kidding, this is so stupid. But it's super movie-like right here, isn't it? This is like movie Mania. So we got Sammy, Neoma, and Cindy. 3 girls. We got 3 girls and just 2 boys. Topper, doing his Topper lay, and then little Mac warming up in the heat. We got soaked, we all got soaked. And we're relaxing before we drive back. That's all there is to it. See, I'm just chilling with the back of the car open so they can kind of patrol the woods. They jump out at any sight or sound they hear, especially when the coyotes roll through. They all just bolt out there into the darkness. It's so funny. I love it. Little Mac doesn't though. Only the bigger dogs will do that. All right, that's all. But say bye for now, everybody. Bye-bye, girly girls. Look at how tired they are. 4 hours. Got here at 2:30, it's 6:30, and we're chilling till about 7, and then we're out. All right, yeah, right, puppy girl. Say bye to Neoma. We love you. It's 5 a.m. Or something like that, and there was a raccoon at the trash way down there. She's like scared shitless of it. She didn't even want to walk through the trash dumpsters. You think she'd be curious? No, we're going in. She's like, we're going to the park? Come on, good girl, come on. She's so programmed to go to the park. Not until tomorrow, later today. But there's this little Queen Huntress is scared of big bad raccoons. It's so funny. Look at this thing. Let me hold the camera steady. Look at that thing. Fully engorged tick. I just pet Sammy's neck in the morning. This is why it's very important to pet your dogs all of the time and do your grooming like the ape you are. You get 2 free hands and nails that can feel every single tick on a dog anywhere. And you can pull them off and deal with them accordingly. I was just curious. I was always kind of curious if they could walk and transport themselves around fully engorged, and obviously they can. So instead of letting this one live, it's going down that hole real shortly. But just wanted to show you what a fully engorged tick looks like. It's freaking nasty, man. It's awful. These things are not good. I don't like them whatsoever. Sorry, little buddy, you're going. Your life is over. We will see you in the nether world. My good God. Alright, let's just do this. Water. Bye-bye. Never want to see that again. They just exploded the bomb. Somebody found magnet fishing. That could have been me, and Topper's like staring off into the wild like, what was that? I heard a bomb. Top, there is no warfare in this life, alright? You are the most chill, awesomest dog ever. You're the chillest dog ever, dog. So here we are with little Mac and Topper, Sammy, Cindy, and I got my trowel of death in the Equinox 900. And look what I just found. Look at this thing. It's a bullet, right? It was telling me that just a chunk of wood on the ground was just metallic, and it was like rotten wood, and it's like, really? Get out of here. So eventually, I finally found the piece. This is what it looks like originally. Right, look at that. It was like, it's just bullet lodged in there. I could see that, so I had to smack it with that and open it up. Right, little Mac? And then look what we're left with. Look at this. Look at that. How cool is that? How long was that bullet in this tree? Look at that. Awesome. It's where the bullet sat forever as the tree just grew around it. Somebody just shot a tree. I don't know what size this is, but look at that. You can still see the gunpowder. So cool, right? You guys don't care. You can't eat it, so, but I'm gonna save this. Found a lot of bullets today. It's actually awesome. Metal detecting. Here's the bounty for the day. You can see 3 bullets at the top, or 2 bullets, and then the back of the bullet. And then a bunch of coins. I don't think anything's going to be worth anything. And then a pendant. That'll be fun to rinse off. That's kind of like a holy pendant. I don't know. Maybe it's real silver. Maybe it's not. Looks holy. But that's a cool little find, right? So, yeah. Kind of fun, man. Equinox 900. Working out for me. No, I didn't find the scratch tickets. I'm just putting it on there so you can see everything. Found a lot more trash, like a few other pieces of metal. But, you know, this thing finds, like, bullets. It's just like, oh, yeah, there's a bullet sitting under there. Sure, you know, grab it. Actually, this was in the bark of a tree. Somebody shot a tree. And then, yeah, so that's it. Cool stuff, right? I don't think the coins are anything special. You can kind of see quarter, quarter, quarter. But not bad for a day's pay, right? Dogs will be wolves when you pack them together and make them go crazy. Just let them be free, you know? It's all about going absolutely buck wild. As a domesticated wolf, it's out of the den or out of the crate. Just kidding, no crates here. No crates, no leashes. Leashes on me, but we don't need them. When you put a leash on a dog, this is what happens. They get none of this. Putting leashes on dogs, they can't do any of this. Look at this awesomeness. That's what happens to the edge of the swamp when it starts overflowing. This is what flood banks are for, right? We're on a flood bank right now. We're on all of those pesky flood banks that they love to just build on top of because they think the Charles River is never going to be super flooded ever. Ever. And I mean, like, ever. We got the Ice Age coming. We're going to have Ice Age melts coming. This, look at Topper. You are so funny. What did you pull out of the water? This is a good puppy. You gonna try on some plastic? That's a retriever for you. He's retrieving inanimate objects. But yeah, you know, floodplains. We love them, but people don't. They love building on them. When the river floods like crazy, even with a lot of rain, they shit their pants. But take a look at any map and look at how big the floodplains were back in history compared to now. It's actually quite humorous. But they think floods are over with, pretty much. Mega floods, that is. So we get the pack being a pack out here, just being a pack. See what they're doing? They're all kind of hunting around, sniffing around for the beavers, for the muskrats, for the moles, for everybody that lives underground right now that just got flooded out, like all the little moles that are gonna come up to their surface because if they live out here, and a few hundred yards or so inland, they're getting flooded, and he's all over it. He'll find a mole if there's one here. Topper right now is eating the beaver scent. The beaver likes to pile mud on the edge of the banks of the rivers and put their scent onto them. And we all know that beaver scent is in most of the food products that we eat. And we know why now, because if Topper's eating the mud that the beaver scent is on, then that means that beaver, whatever it is, beaver musk, is one of the best things to eat on Earth, because the whole pack will pretty much eat the pile of mud that is covered in beaver scent. It's insane, but since dogs are wolves, let them do whatever they want out here as long as it doesn't kill them. So I want to talk about dynamics right now. So Sammy and Rufus are very evenly matched. She's about double his age, so she's going to put him in his place, but he's probably got more energy than her and is more fit than her. A little more powerful, but he's going to play it well, make friends, be submissive. Neoma is a queen bitch, and she's already kind of like squaring off very, very mildly with Sammy, because they're both kind of queen bees. We got Cindy, who's not so much a queen bee. She wants to be, but she's very submissive and nice. But Sammy and Neoma, they'd probably go head to head. They were a little scruffy in the beginning, but now they're kind of communicating. We're cool. We're friendly. Good puppies. And then we get Topper and Mac. They just want love. You just want love. You just stand in here for love. Well, Rufus does too, but good puppy. You feel good. See, Rufus is partying like crazy. No reason for him to be scared shitless when he goes home, you know. Good puppies. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Woo, look at him go. See, he's like probably the fastest. She probably can keep up with him. But he's like, yeah, this is no problem for me. I could just do this all day long. I could run a marathon every day. These dogs really could. They could all run a marathon every single day. Well, they could walk a marathon every day, that's for damn sure. That's how they're built. They're built for like long distance stamina and endurance. So they can tire out prey like deer and anything else that wants to just try to run away forever. They'll just keep chasing it and eventually tire them out. Kind of like we will. We're very similar with our nature, with no fur. We can basically exhaust animals with just running after them. As long as we got some water on us, probably good. So, just showing you the true nature of the pack here when we get a full pack. We don't really have the full pack often, but there's 7 dogs in the pack. Bo's been gone for months, but she's the 6th member. She's in and out, but she assimilates very well, always. She's been with us for a few years now. She lived with Grant, the white pit bull who passed away recently, so they're housemates. Good puppies. Look at you. Yes, you're loving it. Good puppies. Somebody escaped, didn't they? Look, another stone tool. I just noticed the features. You see those 90-degree ledges? That's a stone tool right there, but we're not going to even care about it right now. Because who cares, right? Stone tools are everywhere. Why wouldn't they be? Look, all 6 dogs gone. Well, 5 dogs gone. Working together to hunt a bunny. Look at that. I'm not even training them anything. I'm just like walking them out here every day, just like letting them do their thing. And they're slowly figuring out how to work together and chase bunnies around. And at some point, with this many dogs, they'll absolutely catch one. I guess that was a squirrel, but they missed it. Yeah, it climbs trees, brother. You ain't gonna be climbing no tree. You know? Dogs could have evolved to climb trees, but they never did. Look at you guys. All hell-bent on the animal that just went up the tree. Yeah. Dude, he's way out there. He ain't gonna come back down to you guys. You know that, right? Look at them. Wolves. This is all wolf behavior, man. I don't know why people keep saying dogs aren't wolves. What kind of behavior is this if this is not wolf behavior, huh? Like mouse behavior? Gorilla behavior? Climb that tree. Come on, girl, you can do it. Climb it. I would love to see you climb it. It's good to see Neoma being hell-bent on hunting, because usually she's just so not motivated to do anything. She just follows me, walks right on my butt the whole time, and just rolls and shit. So, considering she needs to lose a little bit of weight, it's good that she's being proactive today with the other 2 girls. We've got 3 girls and 3 boys. Good girl, good boy, Rufy. There's Rufy. Good boy, buddy. 3 girls, 3 boys, and the girls are all like, yeah, they're leading the charge with hunting right now. Good puppies. 6 dogs. We just did like 4 hours off-leash, walking all over the place. They went absolutely shithouse hunting bunnies and going crazy. Nobody had a huge meal today already, so they kind of worked their energy down. And now for the rest of the night, they can actually just hang out, relax, and not worry about anything, except that we're gonna do it again tomorrow. And when they know that, when they have a routine that they get to enjoy and do every single day, when they know they get to go out as a pack for 3-4 hours or more a day, there are no problems with these dogs. None. No problems at all. I feel so bad for all the dogs who sit at home all day and don't do anything and just like sit at home. They don't even have a pack, friends, nothing. Their owners just work all day, and then their owner comes home at like 6, 7 o'clock at night and takes the dog for a quick walk and then comes back and just like, that's all they do. Like, why even have a dog if that's all you do? Dogs want to work all day, you know, so at least my pack got to work, which what I call is a half a day, A full day would be 8 hours, but they got to work a half a day, 4 hours. They had plenty of energy. They could have kept going, but I got sick of it, so I want to go home. But they could go all day, I'm telling you. They got the stamina for going all day long. That's why you got to learn how to manage their energy properly so they can actually be content animals. They're domesticated wolves. They have almost infinite stamina when they're young. So it's good to just work their energy down and make sure that they're not going to be crazy for the rest of the night and they can just eat dinner and then relax for the rest of the night. Here we go again. Huh? Who did that? Not you, not you, not you, not you. We just walked by here, right? We walked by here like 20 minutes ago. There was not a muskrat sitting here. Somebody left this, a coyote. There's a coyote around. Is that what you guys were just chasing? Coyote, and the coyote made its way down here and left its kill. It's probably gonna come back and take it, but just to show you guys what's been happening, the coyotes love to leave food on this trail over here. I swear to God, this happens all the time, doesn't it? We'll just check it in here on the bike. 3 dogs at the park. Sammy, she's doing well, kicking butt, hunting bunnies like crazy with Cindy. They're going crazy together. They're like equal size, equal stamina, equal energy. Topper's chilling. Topper's just being Topper. One love. And I'm saving my legs at the moment with the bike that I built. We're just having a blast here. Keeping on the easy gears. We're rolling along, I'm saving my legs. Sammy and I did 4 hours earlier with my metal detector, and I found like 10 bullets. A couple coins, but nothing crazy. And yeah, now we're back. Doing 3 more hours until into the dark. Probably till about 7. And going home and eating after that. And that's it. It's a nice day, keeping them out all day on Saturday. Kind of like a day off, so I did some hobby early. And now we're doing cycling, all right? What we do here at Nature of the Pack, we roll. We get rollerblades and bikes. In cars. Doop, 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 doop. Oh, look at that thing. Look at that thing right in the dead center. Look at that thing. Bullseye. Bullseye. Look at that. Ooh, gross. It's a jelly bean right here. Look at this jelly bean. It's so big. It's going to come right out. Look at that. Nasty. Okay? That's a tick. We're going to put that down the garbage disposal and check her for more. But this is why I don't really pet them a lot after our 6-hour excursions. Here we go, Mr. P. I'm gonna go pee like crazy and act like I'm gonna die every time I walk in and try to pick him up. And then when I put him in the car, he goes from super scared to super excited. It's so funny. Right? A girl. And now on her, look what we got here. See that? See the tick? Look at the tick right there. Now that it's been feeding, I can see it. I couldn't even feel that before. Who pets their dog right there? I mean, I do a lot, but I still couldn't feel it. But so let's try to get it out. But I need 2 hands, so I can't film it. Sorry, guys. Good puppy. It was a good puppy. Let me just see. See, no more trick. I got it. She let me get it. So this is why you need to trust dogs that aren't yours at all. That's why trust is huge. We got that thing out. It's like the 3rd tick I found on you today. Lots of petting on my way to the gym and on the way back. She got like an hour of petting, and then he does too. Good boy. Look at you, Rufy. See, he's not scared. It's such a joke. I don't know what happened at this place, but he got a little spooked at his house. Once he's in the car with the pack, he's like normal, which is good for me because I don't want to have to deal with craziness, you know? I want my life to be easy. All right. The big bad scared dog. Look at how scared he is now. Now that he has the whole pack on his side in the car with him. I'm just documenting this for the purpose of recording Mr. Fear Regression's progress in his fear regression. We pet a lot on the ride to and from the park on purpose because we bond. This is our bonding time. If you don't bond with the dogs, they're not going to want to stay with you when they're off-leash out in the wild. You got that? You can't see my face right now, but who cares? You can hear my words. Bonding is very important for all dogs, all right? Especially weird dogs like her who came from Puerto Rico. She's a Puerto Rican rescue. Street dog. A little weary of humans at first, but warms up pretty quickly. But we don't know her true history on the streets of Puerto Rico, do we? See, he comes over to me for love in the car, no problem, but in his apartment, he acts like I'm gonna kill him. He acts like I'm like Satan. It's so weird. Dogs going crazy over here. Good puppies. And I got the Equinox 900 on my left arm right now. Mr. Nature of the Pack over here is going to start metal detecting regularly, so if you like that stuff, you might want to tune in more. I don't think I can start any more channels on YouTube. I think I've run out of channels. So anything else I do with metal detecting is probably just going to be put dogs or whoever else. I don't know. But anyways, look at this awesome find I just found. Look at this. A heroin spoon, huh? So it looked like when I found it, right? Fold it up. Awesome, you know? At some point I want to find something valuable, but dogs are going crazy. They love it. Yeah. Right on. Rufus is doing great. Look at how scared he is. Rufus is scared shitless at the moment, you know? All that fear. You're driving him to do crazy stuff, huh? Good girl. Look, Sammy's got friends. Good girl, get him! Check out this Puerto Rican street dog who now has a pack 5 years after she was rescued. See how much better even street dogs do from Puerto Rico when you give them a nice life and a lot of friends in a pack and run the pack like a bunch of wolves. She actually appreciates it probably more than they do because I'm a little more wolf-like than every other trainer out there. At least in the world. Except Caesar. He the king. He the king. Only because he grew up on a farm with wild dogs and got to study wild dogs throughout his whole childhood. That's what I'm envious of, but that's why he's awesome.